Hello, Vestavia Hills City Schools family. I want to first express my appreciation to our staff and students for an impressive start to the school year despite extraordinary circumstances. Your time and extraordinary efforts to make the best of our situation have been unbelievable. Today, I would like to talk with you about updates to our school reopening plan. As you know, our plan for in-person traditional instruction was developed based on the Jefferson County Department of Health's recommendation that we limit daily capacity on our secondary campuses. Accordingly, we implemented the red and blue day schedule for 6th through 12th grade students to attend in person every other day through the first 9 weeks. Another of the recommendations for students returning to school was that we effectively implement the enhanced procedures and precautions in our reopening plan. Some of these include our 4 habits for health practices of completing daily symptom checks, wearing face coverings, observing social distance, and practicing good hygiene. Since the beginning of the school year, approximately 1.25% of students in Vestavia Hills City Schools have had a positive COVID-19 diagnosis as reported by parents, and approximately 5% of students have had to quarantine at some point as a result of close contact with someone with a positive COVID-19 diagnosis. These percentages are almost identical for our faculty and staff. And I believe the trends in our percentages have remained low because of the vigilance of our staff and students to implement and follow the plan. After several weeks working closely with the Jefferson County Department of Health to ensure our plans are within their safety and health guidelines, traditional students at Liberty Park Middle, Pizitz Middle, Vestavia High School Freshman Campus, and Vestavia Hills High School will move to a full week schedule beginning Wednesday, October 14. We will continue to utilize the enhanced procedures and precautions outlined in our reopening plan, including required face coverings. Classrooms will be set up to observe social distance guidelines to the greatest extent practical. In very limited cases where all students are not able to fit in a classroom during a period, we will have supervised learning spaces where some students can work on their lessons virtually. We will also make any necessary adjustments to class transitions, lunch service, arrivals, and dismissals. Students who are participating in the full-time remote instructional model will continue to do so through the end of the first semester. Our entire team is working diligently to make the remote experience meaningful for those students. As part of their efforts, parents will soon receive a survey requesting feedback in the remote instructional model. In November, you will also receive a survey to begin helping us determine the number of students who want to return to traditional instruction at the beginning of second semester. We will update our plan as needed and will promptly communicate those changes to you. We will make any necessary adjustments to our traditional schedules should there be changes to guidance and recommendations from public health officials. Having traditional students on a full week schedule can be sustained as long as we do not have a trend of quarantine rates related to COVID-19 that create the need to change course. Please continue to be vigilant to practice the 4 habits for health each day in school and in the community. I wish you all the best. Be well.